Good morning, my Sagittarius family. Hope this day finds you well. I don't know about you, but sleep has not been my friend lately. And I really feel like that really happens during moon transits. And this is the beginning of what's going to be a very energetically powerful week. Whether you believe in astrology or not, or you are going to feel it because we actually, as Sagittarians, fire signs have the most in common with Aries. And this is the day in which everything is shifting and we're leaving the people pleasing era and being more authentic and true to ourselves, which is something that we Sagittarians live for. Definitely. So, my feeling on it, I am very much about rituals, so I will very much be doing the spiritual work. But, you know, s- writing is so, for me, writing is the most important in spiritual practice and journaling. And so, you don't have to get super complicated with all the advice that, people in this community have been giving. Basically, it's writing about what you want your next cycle to look like. This will seem for the next few days to be emotional because it is Cancer. Being in water is really helpful whenever you can. I know we're very busy, we work, blah, 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 but whenever you can get yourself in water, it will be very good for you. There is so much transformational energy right now because Pluto is bending the node, so Pluto is involved. And so when Pluto is involved, things can get a little dark. You know what I mean? That's all about transformation. So there are things coming up, but it's a good time to be thinking about new things you want to try and taking a look back to see what has worked and what hasn't worked for you, in terms of, things that you have been wanting to achieve. But for me, the best advice that I can give for this shift in energy in Sagittarius, whether you are involved in all of this stuff or not, we always feel the shift in energy. We do. It's something, right? So don't push against it. It's basically my best advice. Don't push against it. Whatever needs to come, just let it come. That can mean things ending, things ending, things beginning. People do, and keep that in mind in terms of your environment. The people you deal with will also be emotional, so just saying, I mean, it's going to be something. Yeah, I can even feel it. I can hear it in my voice. So the energy that is affecting you today, Sagittarius. And by the way, if this is the daily sauce, these are the daily messages, energies that may be affecting your day, and a little inspiration. So if this is your first time, this is a Sagittarius channel. I appreciate you being here. And all the likes and subscribes have been so amazing for me, Sagittarius. If you're looking for personal readings, you can find that information in the description box. So let's get to it, Sag. The energy cosmically that is affecting you is Virgo in the third house. This was a little surprising to me. You may be having some conversations today that really give you pause. I also feel like this is telling you to think before you speak, honestly. Now, Virgo analyzes, okay? Virgo analyzes everything. I know if you have a Virgo in your life, you know exactly what I'm saying. So you may find yourself going back over conversations and over it and over it and over it. But, the Virgo is also the natural healer. So I feel like this may be telling you that you are having healing conversations today, which, you know, also with Virgo kind of asks for you to pay attention to the details. You know, pay attention to conversations you're having today. You know, there may be some details in those conversations that are important for you. Okay, I know. Always with the deepness, right? So the energies that are coming in here, Sag, let me just see if I can get you to see them more. The angel of love, hostilities, and blossoming abundance. Like, you know, this is something I tell people. None of us want to fight, Sag, but sometimes conflict is necessary. And I don't feel like there's conflict that's necessary, but I feel like you may be flowing in really attached to the energy of love, which, you know, I feel like Venus may really be influencing you today, which makes sense. Libra is ruled by Venus, right? But there's a sense within you that, you know, people may be showing up and they may be confrontational, right? That's what hostilities are all about. And it's with the Three of Cups, right? It's with the Three of Cups. So you may be about resolving conflicts with people, but I don't feel like, you know, I feel like this is people who are they're your people. You know, you feel usually a lot of support with these people. And there may be hostilities with the people closest to you. So, but I don't feel as if you are giving that attention, because there's a sense, Sagittarius, like you're getting it. Okay? In order for me to be open and available to the opportunities I know want to come to me, I cannot participate in this. Okay? So even though people may be showing up to you in conflict or wanting to fight or being hostile, you're not here for that. You know, and it's funny because I feel like Sagittarius is usually here for the fight, honestly. Sagittarius and Aries, we're here for that. You want to fight? I'm going to tell you something that is probably going to hurt your feelings. And, you know, don't bring none, there won't be none. That is definitely how we move, but I don't feel that that's how you're moving today. I mean, I feel like you see it, and I feel like you have an opportunity here to put love on people who may be feeling hostile, you know. And it's really funny because I feel like you might actually be influencing people in terms of being more loving. Because you are loving. Because you know if you're not, you will block your abundance. And you're not about to do that. You know? And the hostilities may be coming in, really sitting in this Aries Libra axis, because you're going after things for yourself, and it may make the people around you, I don't know, feel like you're being selfish or whatever, but you know that you have to do this. Because the Nine of Cups is about, you know, letting people be. Like the Nine of Cups is about your personal happiness. So you're not concerned on whether or not the people around you are happy. I'm sorry to say it like that. You know, it may be that your energy changes that around and really soothes some hostilities for people. Definitely. But at the end of the day, what you're saying is, you know what? I'm not going to step to this fight because I'm not going to block my blessings. And that is really the energy that you're flowing in, Sagittarius. And it's absolutely beautiful and a little unexpected. I will say that. And I'm a Sagittarius. And usually we are here for the fight. You want to fight? Okay, we'll fight. I'm going to tell you the truth, though. But I don't feel like you're doing that. I feel like you're just being loving. You're seeing this as an opportunity to be a loving influence on people. And that may actually change the hostilities that are brewing within other people. You could actually be the peacemaker here with people who are in disagreements about something, because the Three of Cups is here. And the Three of Cups is about joy and harmony and support. You know, it's kind of like you're the angel of love here, right? And it's like, I see how pissed off you are. I'm here, I support you. But, you know, how can we work together? Because for some reason, you are this voice, Sag. You see the opportunity to be that. You see the opportunity for everyone to be happy, and not just everyone. But I feel like there's also this energy of you telling people may not be so happy, Sag, with the fact that you're moving more to pleasing yourself. And we're going to run into that. But I actually feel like you're going to be a loving influence on people who may be, yeah, you know, so yeah, it's interesting. So let's take a look at the bottom of the deck, Sag. The King of Wands, the Lovers, the Four of Pentacles, and the Moon. It's interesting. I mean, you're ready to make decisions on your life, I feel like, about where you're going. You know, since it's on the bottom, that's something that hasn't exactly, it may be something that's going on inside you that hasn't exactly happened yet. Okay, and this isn't for other people, Sag. Even though we have the Lovers here, you're definitely feeling this Aries energy. And you're definitely ready to make some decisions on your future, on what your vision is. And there may be this energy of, I don't feel, even though the King of Wands would say you're making decisions, I don't really feel that, because I feel like you're still maybe a little unclear on what, because the Four of Pentacles is your foundation, right? It is what you're building. It is what you have. And it also is this energy of holding back. So I feel like you're developing a vision, and not everything about it is totally clear. Okay, not everything about it is totally clear, but it is leading towards decisions, you know, on how you're going to move forward. It isn't exactly, you know, it's not exactly doing something, because the Moon works against, you know, and with the Lovers, it's kind of like the it's duality. And you know, if you know Gemini, Gemini is not great at making decisions because they need to see all sides of things. So I feel like that's the space you're in right now. You know, you're definitely developing a new vision for your life, but there's still some details for you to work out. And I feel like until that happens, you won't make a decision. Okay? Which is good. Oh my goodness. That's a change for Sagittarius. Usually we jump right into shit, right? So the overall energy, Page of Swords with the Seven of Swords. Good Lord. You know, the Seven of Swords can also be a good card for planning. And I feel like that's where the space in which you might be at. You know, because, you know, Page of Swords is also not about saying anything. I feel like you're keeping your plans forward to yourself. You're planning a strategy for how you're going to move forward. There may be also details here that you're finding out that you're keeping to yourself. Okay? Because I don't know, I've been feeling this energy, like usually Sagittarius kind of rules the oversharing, right? But I feel like in this case, Sag, you are not oversharing what you're doing next. You are keeping it under your hat. Because, and it's also why you're not exactly making any decisions, because you know you still have more information to get, right? And some details you want to know is the Nine of Wands. You know, shit has been hard. Shit has not been easy. You know, the your challenges aren't exactly over, but they're almost there. Because it also comes with the Ten of Cups. It's kind of like, take care of yourself. And if you've been paying attention, Sagittarius has been led to getting rest, because things are about to turn around. It's like you are about to get everything you want, but it's not easy, is basically what it's saying. Because in terms of how for you to have a good day, Sagittarius, is the Knight of Wands and the Tower. Like, just be ready, because your way forward is about to happen, right? But there's something that needs to happen first, something unexpected. And don't let this shake you. Don't let this shake you, which typically we don't, but yeah. Like, so there's a new opportunity coming in, right? The Ace of Cups is here. One that you're really going to love, and for sure stay in your being ready to go, right? Stay in that energy, because we are the Knight of Wands, and know that before it happens, there's going to be a big, this is the shift, but also it may seem, the Tower always comes in, and it comes in loud. And it kind of stresses us out. Don't let that happen. Know that whatever comes down has to come down, because it's bringing you something amazing. Oh my goodness. The Nine of Cups again. And this is something, Sagittarius, that you may have been working on with the Magician. It's definitely something that is being created just for you, or you have created just for yourself. This is what is opening up for you. Eight of Pentacles. Exactly what I said. Oh, with the Ace of Pentacles again. This, there are so many new beginnings coming towards you, that with the Queen of Swords, it might be difficult for you to figure out what is the best way. Which is the best opportunity for me? So I actually think it might be more about choice. Like, you might have all these new things showing up for you, and making the choice might be the difficult part. But the truth is, the choice is already being made. Because the Tower is here, which is brought in by the universe, by the way, and Scorpio, the choice is going to be made for you. Okay, so where it might seem confusing, all of the opportunities and new beginnings that you're not supposed to have will fall apart. And literally all you have to do is wait for it. Wait for it, right? Oh my goodness. The Queen of Wands with the Four of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Like, this new beginning, this new turnaround, all of the changes you've been wanting are literally coming towards you. And this is like stuff that you've been, working on for a long time. This road to stability, Sagittarius, because you knew you had to change. Like, you had to be less impulsive. You had to slow down. You had to, it's all coming. It's turning around for you because you did that. And especially if you've been putting a lot of work into something, like I know I have, then you're going to start seeing the results of that. Yeah, okay, Sag. So let's see what you need to focus on today, because I've already taken too much time here. What does Sagittarius need to focus on today? And just, to put in there, you're not selfish for thinking about what you want. Okay? For doing things for yourself, because we're going to encounter a lot of that. People telling us we only think about ourselves if we're doing something that just involves us. But that is that, Libra push against the Aries North Node, So what does Sagittarius need to focus on today? What what does Sagittarius need to focus on? Healing. You are a healer. That's true. What does Sagittarius... Okay. Okay, perseverance. Dig in and see it through to completion. So basically, it's just telling you to hang in there. Everything is working out for you. And it was something really good to say, which is so basic, but everything works out for me all the time. And, you know, you definitely are in this transformational energy. You definitely are healing. And it's kind of telling you that it's almost there. It's almost there. Stand your ground and really stand up for yourself, which is also part of that Nine of Cups energy for me. You know, people might be bringing, you know, the fight to you because you are moving in things just for you. And they might be saying, but Sag, you know, you always support us. Why won't you support us? And with the Nine of Cups, you're saying, because there are things that I want. So we're definitely moving from this people-pleasing era. Yay! So have a great day, Sag.